All right, guys, welcome back again for part 3 on how to find motivated seller leads for free. All right, so let's get right into it. On this one, we're talking about Zillow. All right, again, another platform that is huge that has tons of for rent by owners, for sale by owners. So again, just like we did in the last parts, I'm gonna go in here now and I'm gonna walk through what I would be doing to go in there and find these deals, all right? What I'm looking for, how I would reach out to them, how I would set up an appointment, all that stuff for you guys and get you dialed in on that. So let's go do that right now. All right, what's going on, guys? We're in here. Let's get into Zillow. All right, so we're gonna be looking for some for sale by owners. Let me show you. So right now, I'm looking at Miami. All right, so I'm gonna go, obviously you're gonna go to Zillow.com. Type in your market. If you're virtual, you can do multiple. So on drop down for sale, and then it's automatically gonna check everything, right? So you just want buy owner. Then we're gonna go down here, and the for rent, like they really mess with the filters for rent. So you could, I was going to show you guys both, but let me see here. So if you hit for rent and done, I just want to show you guys this really quick. All right, so it's not really, the only thing it's really allowing you to do is type in for rent by owner right here as far as in the keywords. So it's not really like doing that great as far as like working. It's not giving you any results, which is weird. And I think a lot of it is what happens, guys, is so many of these agents post like on Zillow, buy owner, and it's an agent, so it's very misleading. So watch out for that. We're going to go back to for sale, buy owner, done. We got 40 results. All right, so we're obviously looking for properties that need some work. So all right, this one needs work. This one just got listed, 389.9, 1 day. It's probably an agent. Yeah, I can tell already just by the description. It's likely an agent, but you can tell. I mean, this thing needs some real updating. So this would be a perfect avatar looking house right here, right? Where it's clean, but it's obvious that it needs some real work here. AC super old. Okay, so go down here. Let's see where the contact info is at the bottom and see if it's an agent or if it's an owner. And it is an agent. Shocker. I had a feeling that was the case. All right. Okay, so get out of that. I don't know what that is. All right, add. No, we don't want that. 3 days on Zillow. What's this? Houses are expensive here in Miami. All right, so is that all the photos they got? Yeah, that's all the photos. All right, so let's scroll down. It's been on here 3 days. See some price history. And as far as Zillow, guys, like the accuracy on the data side, like use RA Automator if you have it. If not, again, we're on a budget, right? These are free leads. Now you can do this, and turn it into a business if you wanted to, just by using these kind of free lead strategies. I mean, that's what you wanted to do. So I'm just trying to show you good ways to get started when you're on a budget. And now let's go down here and see if this is an owner or if this is a realtor. All right, so this is an owner, okay? So this is one I would reach out to. And I don't stress out on when they're asking a crazy price, because at the end of the day, like, again, you're making them an offer. The majority of them are just going to go off of what like Zillow says, right? They really don't know what it's worth. Let's see what we got here. This is a big one, a 4.4. All right, again, doesn't look like we have any picks. It's been on the market 4 days. And this looks like another owner. All right, cool. So what I would do is I would submit the form right here. Put your number, put your email, put all that good stuff. And I would say, hey, I'm interested in this property. Is it still available? And just you're trying to just get them on the phone, right? So I would submit the form, but then also I would text them first and say, hey, is this property still available? So if you don't get them through text or through calling them, right? So I would text them first, see if they respond. Hey, I'm just reaching out about this property at 123 Main Street. Is it still available? Start the conversation. Try to get, like, as an example here, there's no pictures. So I would try to get more pictures of the property, more details on the property, and try to, get a conversation going so you can figure out what's going on. Figure out if there's a real problem there, if there's some motivation, and then get into, the market, the comps and all that stuff and making an offer, right? But this is, again, so I would start by texting, then I would call. If I don't get anything, then I'm going to submit the form and basically say the same thing that I just said, all right? And then now you've hit them 3 different times, so you increase your chances of actually getting them. All right, let me move this down. All right, let's look at some other ones. This one's got an open house coming, 6 days. Let's see here, 1.3 million. Let's see what this is. Also available for rent. Okay, so this is why it's cool to read these descriptions. You see stuff like that. So obviously the house is vacant. They need to get someone, they need to either sell this property or they need to get someone in there to rent it because it's probably costing them money. All right, so that's a good indicator that that is a form of motivation. Just an FYI. Listed it for sale. I mean, whoa, 725. Had it listed for rent at 3,800. Believe the taxes. Miami's expensive, guys. And you go down here, and there you go, Juan Ramos. So there you go. There is the owner contact right there. You can hit up Juan. See what we got here. Okay, cool. Property owner, again, so it is the owner. Hit them up, no pictures. It's also a good indicator when there's no pictures that it likely needs work, by the way. Okay. So one thing I didn't show you guys is this right here. All right. And that, or no, sorry, right here. So the home type, like what we're looking for, right? Like depending on what area you're in, I'm not interested in manufactured homes. I'm not interested in condos. Put on multifamily. All right. So we can add those in there if they're for sale. Apartments, no. Townhomes, maybe. Lots and land. Yeah, I'd be interested in some lots and land. So this is what I would set. Sorry, guys, I forgot to show you this. You can even do bed bath filters and everything, but typically like Miami, you're in a big city, right? And you can see what the results are. There's not a lot of results. Now that's going to vary market to market on how many results that you'll actually get. But you can see here that more properties have now popped up because we changed this. But there's certain properties that you don't want. And again, that can be area specific, depending on which market that you're in. But let's keep going here and see what we got. So here we got a lot here for sale by owner. Man, they just did a big price cut right here. $41,000. They do have picks. Okay, so it's definitely needs some updating. I mean, it looks like you could move into it. Tree right here they cut down. Is this even an owner or is this a realtor? It's a realtor. All right. So we don't want those. We don't want the realtor ones. What do we got here? Okay. No picks again, but this place looks rough. I'm assuming it's this one. Yeah. Owner financing with 35% down, duplex, zone single family. Yeah. All right. Lease with purchase option also available. I mean, when you see ones like this, obviously this is likely an investor, okay? So you can reach out to them, and then also worst case scenario, maybe you end up getting another buyer, but I would still reach out to these as well. All right. Sale by owner, we got here. Okay, so there's pics on this one. Got some clothes hanging out here. That's a good indicator. This looks rough. Yeah, you can tell, again, it's not like it's in like horrible condition, but it certainly needs some updating, stuff like that. It's not going to sell for full retail value. If it's listed, you got the window boarded up right here. Been on there 67 days. Currently renting for $28.25. All right, so he's already got it rented, or they already have it rented. Oh, and they're a licensed real estate agent. You might want to be careful with some of still reach out to them if you want, you know what I mean? If you're maybe a little bit more experienced, but I'd be careful. Be careful reaching out to the realtors if you're brand new, if you don't know what you're saying, you're not 100% comfortable yet with what you're talking about. What we got here? Wow. 300. So this is the person that refuses to accept what the price of their house, what the value really is. All right. This is a classic example. I already know by seeing this. If you got a property that's been listed that long, this is the person. We see it all the time in the business. Okay. This is the person that says, nope, I'm selling the house for this much. Probably not any motivation there. Probably really don't need the money. If I can get this stupid amount of money for the property, then I will sell it. That is typically what you're dealing with here. All right. But I mean, look, this place needs freaking work. All right. This is a wholesale deal for sure. Development project investment. It's in the middle of the biggest tourist attraction on 12th Court. What is on 12th Court? Near 12th Court. Yeah, so you can see been dropping the price, so did a price increase. Yeah. I would still reach out to these people. I mean, I know that you see these, they've had 1 million people probably already reach out to them, but that's okay because you know what, guys? It's timing and circumstance. That's the thing. Sellers have a cycle, right, that they typically go through, especially when there is like medium to low motivation. All right. So what does that look like? It starts out, hey, I got some family and friends, that maybe know a realtor, or a friend that is a realtor. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to talk to a couple other realtors, get some pricing. I'm going to call every investor on the planet and, get offers from them when you're talking about properties like this. And, what happens is down the line, right? Like eventually everything comes to the point where reality sets in and what the property is really worth if they listen to some bad advice down the line, which typically happens. And understandably, people want as much as they can possibly get for the house. That's the biggest investment most people make in their life. Completely understandable, right? And we want to be very fair about our offers and everything else. So just keep in mind that there is a cycle that they go through, and then eventually it becomes reality. So if you were there at the right time with the right circumstance, you can still get that deal. So you can never allow competition to become a factor and throw you off, right? Where it's like, oh man, so many people probably reached out to this person already and made offers, or, they're probably not that interested. They still have it up for sale. Take the leap. You never know what might happen. You don't know what happened with this person yesterday. All right. Something could have completely changed. A family member, and I'm just using this as just a random off the wall example, a close relative could have been diagnosed with cancer and they don't have any money and now they need money to help them, right? With all their medical bills or whatever it is. So you never know what that looks like. So what really my point is, do not make those types of assumptions, all right? Do not. Just the same way that I'll say this with mortgages, okay? With our salespeople in our company, we actually don't even like them really looking at what the mortgage is in REA Automator, like what is left, like anything like that. Or if they give us that number over the phone when we're speaking to them, setting an appointment, whatever, just simply because it can get in your head. If you know you run the comps and you're like, man, looks like we could only pay around like 90 to 100 for this, but they owe like, 85 or 85 or not, I just don't know. And then you start like second guessing yourself. You will be surprised, all right, at how many people will actually bring money to closing to get the deal done if the motivation is there and it is enough of a burden, right? Like not every distress or motivation leans on financial. There's also circumstantial distress. So some people actually have the money to help get the deal done. We have had a person bring $50,000 to closing on a deal that we did. All right. So when you see that happen in real life, like all those assumptions that you make, you know what I mean? Like it's off the table, right? And how many people, if you're really being honest with yourself, how many people would have just wrote that one off? Like, it ain't going to work. There's no way. Like, someone's going to bring $50,000 close. Well, guess what? We made, a good amount of money on that deal. And, again, if we would have wrote it off, then we would have never got that deal. So it's like you really, really got to take that in consideration. All right, so I'm done ranting. Let's go down here. So this is, again, another property owner right here. There's the name. So text first, then call. All right, text, give it like 30 minutes. You don't hear anything, give them a call, then come back and submit the form. And you know what? If you want to, because it's fine, you can go ahead and submit the form at the same time while you're on here. That way you're not like going back and like doing rework and stuff like that. Submit the form, go ahead and send them a text. You don't hear anything, 30 minutes to an hour, give them a call. And then you can keep hitting them up if you don't get a response, right? But this is a prime example of what a good wholesale deal would look like, as long as you can, make it logical about the price and get it at the right number. So, all right, cool. So we went through the for sale by owners. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do another one on the for rent by owners. All right. That way, because this one's already went a little bit long, I'll do another one on the for rent by owners, but you get an idea of what we're looking for here, right? So you wouldn't really want to be reaching out to properties. Let's just take a look at this one. This one looks like it's probably really nice, right? Like, look at this. This is a beautiful house, right? I mean, it needs nothing. So understandably, they would do a lot better just selling this house to a homeowner, right? And if you want, all right, because remember, we are talking timing and circumstance. When you don't have a lot of results, you can reach out to all of them and just make an offer. All right, but I'm just saying what you're looking for, increasing your odds for those people that you do reach out to, this probably wouldn't fit in there, right? Unless there's the circumstantial that's like, I got to move. I had a job relocation. I can't afford 2 mortgages. Like, so all that stuff is a factor. All I'm saying is you just never can write these things off at looking at face value, because you use REA Automator if you have it. You go, you do some research. Do they have any liens, right? Do they have, what does their mortgage look like? Are they current? Are they in pre-foreclosure? Are they being foreclosed on? So all that stuff is a factor that, can make all the difference. Is that a camera? Whoa, what are we doing in here, guys? Or is that a projector? No, looks like a camera. Yeah, and it's pointing. Huh. It's a little interesting. Guys, in Miami, you never know what you're going to see. All right, so guys, I hope you're loving this series. I'm going to get back to it here in a second. We're going to wrap this up. I will be doing the for rent by owner, and then I'm going to do one of these free series on Craigslist. I'm going to do it on some of the other ones as well. And I even have a little bonus one planned at the end that you'll really want to see. But guys, I do want to really let you know about the promo I'm doing right now. If you do not have REA Automator yet, All right, this will be a game changer for you. So for one, the app is out now. Crazy advanced driving for dollars technology. As I record this right now, we're getting all the training, a lot of the training uploaded for the actual app. We've been trying to get all that cut and get that in there. So that's going up in there now for all of you that do have it, by the way. And then in addition to that, what I am doing is my virtual wholesaling course, 0 to 10K, that shows you exactly how to use REI Automator, go out, do deals virtually anywhere around the country. I'm going to give you that course for free. I'm giving you all my contracts and scripts for free. Access to the private Facebook group, all that stuff comes with the free 7-day trial. And if you decide to continue on and you really want to do this, then you keep the software and it starts at $97 a month. Crazy, insane value right there. Crazy, insane value, guys. So you can basically start for free. That link will be in the description. It's flipmorehouses.com. And to make it even sweeter, I am building a new in-person wholesaling course as well, a full in-depth course using REI Automator to do in-person appointment wholesaling, like traditional wholesaling, not just virtual. And I'm giving that course away for free as well with the software. So my goal is to give you guys everything you could possibly need to do this business. And I'm going to give you literally all of that for free. And you use the most powerful tool out there, which is the software. So that's what your cost is in the deal, is the actual software. But you can try it all for free and get that stuff for free. It's a crazy deal, guys. flipmorehouses.com. And then let's get back, wrap this video up. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you're struggling with in the comments. I'm here to help you. And also any requests, stuff that you want me to do videos on, I'm more than happy to do that as well. But let's get back to the video. I will see you guys on the next one. I love you. Peace.